Good morning, friends and family of friends. Happy Tuesday the 17th and happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Sunrise will be at 7:04 this morning and sunset will be at 7:04, giving us 12 full hours of glorious daylight to enjoy today. Presently it's 30 degrees outside, should make it pretty close to 50 today with sunny skies, so enjoy this awesome day. From our family and friends celebrating birthdays today, happy birthday, Josh Becker, Stacy Ebby, Mark DePorter, Gary Lamont, Jacob Smith, Nate Kraus, Bailey Rockney, Nick Stelzer, Vern Zeck, and last but not least, Wendy Rebholz. Our celebrity birthday shout-out starts with a popular British actor best known for playing Finn in the Star Wars film franchise. He's also known for his role as Moses in the 2011 film Attack of the Block. John Boyega turns 28 today. Our next celebrity starred with Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump and Apollo 13. His other notable roles include his portrayal of Harry S. Truman in the docudrama Truman, as well as Detective Jimmy Shaker in the awesome thriller Ransom. Gary Sinise turns 65 today. Our next celebrity started his career as an actor in action films and comedies, such as Escape from New York, The Thing, and Vanilla Sky. Over his long career, he has played in blockbusters such as Forrest Gump, Tequila Sunrise, Gilligan's Island, and Furious 7. In 2018, he stars as Santa Claus in Netflix' The Christmas Chronicles. Of course, one of my favorites he was in was his part in Big Trouble in Little China, a great corny classic from years ago. Kurt Russell turned 69 today. And our last celebrity is considered to be part of Hollywood's Brat Pack, who starred in the 1985 film St. Elmo's Fire, and also played in lead roles in Park and Recreation. His other films include Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, Killing Kennedy, and Wayne's World. He also played Senator Robert McAllister on Brothers and Sisters. He's been in a ton of movies and TV shows over the years. Rob Lowe turns 56 today. Alright, moving on to our history section. On this day in 1905, Albert Einstein finishes his scientific paper detailing his quantum theory of light, one of the foundations of modern physics. On this day in 1966, a hydrogen bomb that had fallen from a B-52 bomber when it collided with a KC-135 refueling jet over the Mediterranean Sea was located by a U.S. midget submarine off the coast of Spain. It was recovered from the seafloor in April of the same year at a depth of 2,500 foot. Probably a good thing not to leave those laying around. On this day in 2001, the Eden Project opens. It is the world's largest greenhouse and is designed to help save the world's largest number of plant species from around the world. With a number of domes, each emulating a natural climate and geographical area of ecology, the project has over 100,000 different plant species and is now one of the UK's most important and popular tourist attractions. And finally, on this day in 2016, archaeologists announced the discovery of an Iron Age warrior king burial ground with 75 graves dating back 2,500 years ago in northern England. So cool. Alright, moving on to our comedy corner. We have a simple observation about atheism. Atheism is a non-profit organization. You get it, non-profit. Alright, today is National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day, National 3D Day. You can check out our Axiom Virtual Tours page to honor that one. We have a ton of awesome, cool stuff to explore. Parks, banks, churches, homes, you name it. We've done it in 3D. And lastly, but certainly not least, today is St. Patrick's Day. More on that here shortly. Today's morning motivational is considered to be an old Irish blessing. May the Irish hills caress you, may her lakes and rivers bless you. May the luck of the Irish enfold you, may the blessings of St. Patrick behold you. Love it. It seems like an awesome segue for us to jump right into our 9th origin story, the origins of St. Patrick's Day and St. Patrick. When you think of St. Patrick's Day, you probably think green beer, shot glass necklaces that say, "Kiss me, I'm Irish," and everyone talking about how Irish they suddenly are. Well, that's all well and good, but I bet a lot of people don't know much about the holiday's actual origins or the saint it celebrates. The patron saint of Ireland was actually born in Benevento, a town in Roman Britain, sometime in the late 300s AD. That's right, Patrick wasn't even Irish. And his name wasn't Patrick either. It was Maewyn Succat. But he didn't care for that so much, he chose to be known as Patricius. But we'll just call him Patrick since everyone else does, and it has a nice ring to it. His father, Calpurnius, was a deacon in the early Christian church, but Patrick wasn't much of a believer himself. It wasn't until he was captured by Irish pirates at the age of 16 and enslaved for 6 years as a shepherd that he chose to convert to Christianity. While in northeastern Ireland, Patrick learned the Irish language and culture before attempting to escape back to Britain. But Patrick wasn't very good at escaping apparently, because he was captured again, this time by the French. So, eventually Patrick claimed he had a vision that told him to bring Christianity back to the Irish people, who were predominantly pagan and Druidic at the time. So he made his way back to Ireland and brought a big bag of Christianity with him. When Patrick arrived back in Ireland, however, he and his preaching ways were not welcomed, so he had to leave and land on some small islands off the coast. There he began to gain followers, and he eventually moved to the mainland to spread the Christianity ideologies across Ireland for many years to come. During this time, Patrick baptized thousands of people, some say hundreds of thousands, ordained new priests, guided women to nunhood, converted the sons of kings in the religion, and aided in the formation of over 300 churches. Folklore also tells of Patrick banishing all snakes from the island, but as badass as that may sound, there were never actually snakes on Ireland to begin with. Lame, I know, but Patrick may be the one responsible for popularizing the shamrock, or that three-leafed plant that you all seem pleased to find. According to legend, Patrick used it to teach the Irish the concept of the Christian Holy Trinity. They already had a triple deities and regarded the number 3 as highly important. Patrick used the shamrock. Use of the shamrock may have helped him a great deal in the favor with the Irish, or to gain favor with the Irish. By the mid-19th century, the United States saw a massive influx of Irish immigrants hoping to escape the Great Famine, which reduced the population by more than a half. This transformed a relatively small-scale feast day observance into a full-blown celebration that people wanted to be part of, whether they were Irish or not. Dating back to 1903, the feast became a national holiday and over time transformed into what is now called St. Patrick's Day. The holiday has since been celebrated all over the world in countries like the United States, Great Britain, Canada, Argentina, Australia, New Zealand, Switzerland, Russia, and even throughout Asia. As it happens, St. Paddy's Day is also so popular it's to be celebrated in more countries than any other national festival. What was once a fairly chill day of going to Mass, watching a parade, and eating a hearty meal with family has transformed into the biggest party in the world. Well, as usual, Blend and I hope that you enjoyed this little look into the origins behind St. Patrick's Day. We do appreciate the time that you spend with us each and every day, and we look forward to talking to you more this week. Make it an awesome day. You do have the power, and we'll talk to you soon. We're out of here.